Hello! Welcome to LesbiConnected week 2. Here we go. I am Smalls.
And if you forgot, I'm Cabby, who looks like a tomato.
It's okay, it's sunburn. This is what happens when you don't wear sunscreen, people. Wear sunscreen. Okay, so
Minor details.
if you are new or forgot about last week's topic, it is coming out. Yes.
We all do it.
Yes. It can be scary, it can be emotional, fun, but liberating. I don't know. Pick any adjective you like. That's what it can be. So we're going to start off of our stories. Our coming out stories. Yay! That's getting personal. Alright, so I guess I'll go first.
Do it.
We decided I'll go first. So first, okay, let me come out. So let's
see, she's coming out right now.
I'm coming out to you people. Let's relive that moment. Basically, with my family or my parents, they already knew that I was gay, but I didn't come out to them. But they already knew. I don't know how they. I guess it's pretty obvious. I didn't have a boyfriend. I never talked about liking guys. I don't know. It was just very obvious to them. So one day, it was 2000.
Oh, you getting technical.
2000. I know. 2008? Yeah, I think 2008. No. 2010.
Way back when.
Anyway, yeah, way back when I was a nice youngin', 20 years old. Anyway, I came home and I was like, okay, I can't take this anymore. Like, it's a very draining thing to hide your sexuality, even if you know, they know. But anyway, I was like, okay, I can't take this anymore. Like, my parents will let me home when I get home from school. That'd be perfect. And then I had already come out to my sister, so I was like, oh, she'll be home. She'll be, like, supportive and everything. So I get home. I was like, Mom, where's Dad? She's like, he's still at work. I was like, damn. I wanted to come out together, come out to them, like, at the same time. So I was like, okay. And then, so I go to the fridge. For some reason, I grab the grapes. There's a bowl of grapes. And I just, like, keep shoving them in my mouth. I probably looked like a big chipmunk with, like, grapes in my mouth because I was so nervous. So finally I was like, Mom, so I know you know already. I just wanted to verify that I'm gay. And that's how I did it. I can't say that it would work for everyone, but it worked for me. She's like, oh, like, we did the whole, she's like, I still love you. Like, we hugged. And then my dad comes home, probably like an hour later. I did the exact same thing. I was like, Dad, so I know you know. I just wanted to verify that I'm gay. And he's like, is it going to cost us anything extra? I was like, nope. He's like, are you happy? I was like, yep. Are you still going to be a pain in my butt? I was like, yep. I'll still be a pain in the butt. He's like, okay, whatever. He hugged it out. It's great. Okay, so that's like my happy story. And then, but let me rewind, go back to when I first came out to my best friend, the very first person I ever came out to. I was like I was nervous. I was visiting up in Massachusetts because she lives in Massachusetts, and we met in my former college. But anyway, I was like, okay, I need a sign. So for some reason, I don't check my horoscopes, but for some reason, on that day, I did, and it was like, something's on your chest, and you really want to tell someone, and you really need to get it out. And I was like, okay, and there's a time limit. I was leaving to come back home in like 2 days, so I was like, okay, this is it. So she's like, do you want to go to lunch? I was like, okay, sure. So we go to Subway, and then we go back to the school where she was working, and we sat down, and she's like, well, like yesterday, the day before, we had gone to lunch and we talked about like everything. So she's like, I don't think we have anything to talk about today. I was like, yeah, that's pretty much. And like as we were eating, like I was super nervous and I was shaking. And she's like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm just really cold. I'm just really, really cold. And she's like, okay. And I was like, so we continue eating. And then I was like, okay, I'll just call her K, because her first name begins with a K. Yeah, that works. Okay, I was like, what? Do you see that? What?
Okay, that's not my fault. She looked at me. I just gave her a look.
I'm like, okay, what? You don't want me to call her Kay?
I don't care what you call her.
Okay, well, I don't know. You give me a look. So, okay. So, Kay, I was like, okay, what if I told you, I didn't say, like, I'm gay. I was like, what if I told you I was bi or gay? And she, like, and at this point, like, I was on the verge of tears. I could feel it coming. And then she's like, I wouldn't care. You're my best friend. And, like, at this point, I kind of started to cry. And she was like, oh, my God, don't cry. And I was like, okay. And then for some reason, I just stopped crying. But I was like, okay, so I'm gay. And she's like, okay, you're still like one of my best friends. I don't care as long as you're happy. Like, and she's like, and then it turned into, I thought you were, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to be wrong. And and it turned into the whole thing. I was like, yep. She's like, everything makes sense now. Things are like, it like clicked for her too. So, and we're still best friends, and we always joke about it. And yeah, those are my 2 coming out stories. So I guess it's Cabby's turn.
Alright, so it's my turn. Let's see. I came out, or got pulled out, in high school. You know, I don't know how old y'all are, but back in my day, it was all about MySpace. And for some reason, somebody invented a very, very cool thing where it's like you fill out a survey and you don't get the answers.
I remember those.
The person that sent it to you gets that. And that's where I got fucked over. But not really, because I ended up dating her and dated her for like 2.5 years. But that was very cool at the time. Very, very. MySpace, you're mean. But that's how that started. You know, that's the first time that anyone knew that I was gay or anything was because of MySpace and that whole survey thing. And then, you know, after, you know, she pulled me out of the closet, I was just ready to burst with, you know, gayness and, you know, just be out and open and didn't care what anyone thought. Because it was like, you know, the first time someone found out, it was okay. I mean, I got a girlfriend out of it. So, I was just like, yay, I'm gay. But the only problem with that was I had people in my life who didn't exactly agree with that. Well, that's fun because now they're not in my life.
Not cool.
But that's not my fault. You know what? If you are going to sit there and say, you suck, you're going to hell for being gay, and you know what? I'll see you there because you're hating me. So, if you're going to hate me for loving, you're obviously going the same place I am. If it's heaven or hell, you're going there. So, I'll see you there. But, I mean, I feel as I came out, and I tend to do that like on a daily basis because no one actually ever thinks I'm gay. They're like, oh no, you don't understand. You don't look gay. Or you're too pretty to be gay. So I tend to come out a lot. So I actually just I stamped it on me. So I'm just like, no, you don't understand. I'm gay.
And they still don't believe her.
I know it's sad.
After they see the tattoo.
They still don't believe.
No.
Even in gay bars, I only get hit on by guys. I'm kind of offended by that. Anywho,
that's another week. That will be a topic for another week. What to do if you get hit on by straight people and you're gay? Or
no, forget that. Just tell me how I can get hit on by a girl in a gay bar because
that's a lesbian.
I don't know how to fix this because apparently they're scared of me. I don't know what.
Can you give up a bad vibe, maybe?
I'm just too much for them to handle.
Okay, so those were our stories of coming out. Okay, and now that those people that may have not come out, they're probably like, we don't care about your stories because we need help. Because we don't know what to, and that's what we're going to do now. That's why we're here. We didn't just do this video to share our stories. Okay, so many of you may be asking, how should I come out? Is there a right way or a wrong way? For the most part, you can come out any way you want. You could hide in the closet and then hop out and say, hey guys, I'm gay. You can do a letter. You know, a lot of people like to do a letter and then give it to a person.
Nowadays, it's email. Nobody knows how to write a letter. Just FYI.
That's true. That's true. Or you could do a text. That works too. That works. Text. You know, you can scream it out if you want. The only thing that I would caution you to do is do not come out in anger. Do not, you know, if you're in a fight with a friend or a family member and you're just like, whatever, I'm gay, don't do that. That's probably not the best time to come out. Yeah, I don't know.
Unless you're an Aries and then you're just like, screw it, yes. I'm gay, and you better deal with it, or you're just not going to be in my life. Coming from a true Aries.
Yeah, so if you're an Aries or any other zodiac sign and you just want to bust down, you don't care because you are that specific zodiac sign, I say more power to you. More power, you know, to
and after you bust out of the closet, start busting out dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
I know. Maybe some nice Lady Gaga. Is that cliche?
Nothing's cliche if it works for you.
That's true. Okay, so next question. What if you may be asking, what if I come out or my friends and family don't accept me? Which could happen, I'm not gonna lie. It's unfortunately not everything is like rainbows and happiness and running through fields after you come out. You may run into that. So my thing is maybe they just need time to kind of digest it and, you know, so give them time. You have to remember, for the most part, when you come out or people come out, it takes time for you to accept it too. You're not just like, one day I wake up, oh, I'm gay, I'm going to tell everyone. No, you know, sometimes it takes days, months, or even years. It took me, 5 years, even though my family knew. It still took me 5 years. So I would say, give them time. Remember, where you came from, so, and then eventually they may accept, they may be like, okay, it is what it is. We still love you. If they don't accept you, I feel like as long as you're happy, especially if it's friends and just, start blowing you off or whatever, you'll definitely make new friends that are totally accepting of you, and in the long run, you'll probably forget about those people that just kind of were just being so dumb and forgot about you after you came out, or were scared for some reason. I don't know. A lot of people are like, a lot of it is like, are you my friend because you want to hit on me? No, I don't know. People think in really strange
She's
ways.
Rambling.
I am.
For minutes and won't let me speak.
Okay.
I'm just pointing this out.
That's true.
Can I speak now?
Oh yeah, you may.
Sorry, I had to cut that off.
Yeah.
It's probably going into bloopers round anyways. But my thought on if friends and family don't accept you, there will always be those people that do not accept you, and there will be people that do accept you. So if they don't accept you, forget about them. Let them have their time to accept you, and if they don't, it's fine. I've had people in my life that have been in there for 7 years, still haven't accepted me. I'm like, you know what? Screw you. I will have my friends or family or whatever that I will name. You know what? You don't have to be blood to be family. If you're there for me whenever I need you, you're going to end up being my family. So that's how I deal with the whole, who doesn't accept me, who doesn't. I find the people that do accept me, I keep them close. If you don't accept me, then typical Aries. Screw you.
Very well said. In a non-rambling way. Okay.
Sorry, I had to cut you off.
I know, sorry. I'm a Scorpio. I get in very deep thought and start rambling. So, okay, next question. Anywho, next question. Yay. Who should you tell first, or who should you tell first? again, it's kind of like, is there a right or wrong way? No, you can tell whoever you want first. You can tell a complete stranger. You can tell your dog. You can tell your teacher, your best friend, whatever. Obviously, my suggestion, if you know a specific person that will totally accept you and you know that they'll accept you, obviously go there first. But it's totally up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm trying not to ramble now, so let's go to Cabby.
It's definitely who is going to accept you and who you feel comfortable with. Because if you're not comfortable, it's just going to make them uncomfortable. So make sure you're comfortable with the person that are going to accept you, or at least try, or work through things with you. And ultimately, it's who you want to come out to first. So it's your choice.
So it's all about comfort in the end.
Comfort, and don't put yourself in a harmful position.
Exactly. Okay, so there's probably hundreds and hundreds of questions still that exist about coming out, but those are the only 3 that we're gonna cover this week. But
we're tired.
Yes. Lovely. But if you have any questions that you want us to answer, comment. Don't worry, we'll answer them. And no question is a stupid question. I know you hear that throughout your whole life, but it's true. So next week's topic. Oh God.
She's rambling again.
I am rambling again.
Don't forget, how about you answer these questions for us? Let us know what you think and how you feel about these questions. Alright, now go.
Okay, next.
There's so many bloopers on this reel.
I know. Don't worry, we're best friends. They may not seem like it, but we are.
We're gonna kill each other. We're just not sure which episode or show it's gonna be.
I know, it's all out of love, though. All out of love.
Yes, we're gonna kill each other out of love.
Okay, next week's episode or topic: single or not single?
Would you rather be single or in a relationship?
Okay.
What do you think are the pluses of each one, or are there any pluses of each one?
Okay, so until next week, I'm Smalls.
I'm Cabby.
Peace.